Hello, this is Christabel's Diary with Every Woman. Welcome and thank you for joining me today. Our discussion this afternoon is on intimacy. What affects intimacy, or what can affect intimacy with our spouse? What can affect intimacy with our partner? First of all, we need to understand what intimacy is and talk about the intimacy in the terms of, or in the area of wanting to come together, to cuddle, to have a deeper sense of one another, to be more into one another. And this is where companionship likely come in or fall into. Once there's intimacy, there's bound to be companionship. So now I'm going to be talking about what can affect intimacy in a relationship. I will want to speak on one of them, which is emotion. Before I will continue on emotion, we need to know what emotion is. Emotion is a response to stimuli that involves physiological changes such as increased impulse rate, increased body temperature, and some other things. So these changes actually motivate a person to act. When you're having certain changes, certain physiological changes, they motivate you to act either in a positive way or in a negative way. So in other words, I would simply just say emotions are the feelings of the mind. That is the feeling or the state of your mind. So that is what emotion is. Emotion is tied to the state of your mind. So the equivalent of what physical sensations are to the body, that is what emotion is also to intimacy. So our emotions generally can affect intimacy in a relationship, in the sense that there are certain basic emotions that every human being exhibits, like the change in mood, let's say the happy mood, the sad mood, or the angry mood. So these also determine your intimacy level with your partner. So now, if you are in the happy mood, it is obvious that um, it's not going to be a struggle to have an intimate time or intimate period with your partner. But if you're in an angry mood, naturally you just realize that certain things just pisses you off, things that are not supposed to be a challenge, just put you off. And if you are in a sad mood, it's a no area for intimacy. You just realize that there's this general irritation about everything around you. You're feeling hated, you are feeling not wanted, you are feeling low, you are feeling, there's a lot of thoughts that come into the mind when one is sad, when the emotion mood is on a sad mood. So we really need to work on our emotions, because most of the time when you hear partners complaining about intimacy, non-companionship in the relationship, it's not because you did not desire to have that intimacy or that companionship. The truth is, the time before the intimacy time, or the period before the intimacy time, the periods just before the intimacy time probably were not as palatable or as friendly or as favorable to you. So I will always tell men, just like I'll tell my husband, I said, the daytime determines the night. So you don't just come up in the night and like, okay, let's do it, when the daytime was actually very, very rough. So guys, let's work on our mood. Let's work on our emotions. Spouse, partners, ladies, men, try and make sure that the mood, your contributing factor to the mood of your partner is positive. Because when the mood is low, when the emotions is low, is a no for intimacy. So let's work on it and make sure that, because we'll keep saying, no, you're not romantic, you're not romantic. The partner is the reason why probably you're not romantic. Why? Because the mood he always puts you in, or the mood she always puts you in, is not a favorable mood for intimacy. Thank you. See you some other time. This is Christabel's Diary. Bye.